let's talk about something a lot of dancers don't want to discuss: money. And more specifically, what happens to dancers when a recession hits. Because if a recession's coming, are dancers really ready? Hello, I'm Kaylee, and I help professional dancers find meaningful work off the stage. I'm here to guide you through building a life outside of dance, one that feels maybe a little bit more sustainable. So if you're a dancer who's thinking about what's next, hit subscribe. Today, we're diving into a pretty tricky topic: a potential recession, and what that means for dancers. Because let's be honest, most dancers are not taught to think about money, security, or their long-term future. But with all the craziness going on, it's time we start talking about it. So why now? Why does this matter? Well, if you haven't noticed, we're living in an economy that feels a little wobbly, to say the least. The dance industry is oversaturated and cost of living is through the roof. And regardless of whether you're already dancing professionally or pushing through another audition season, you're probably living paycheck to paycheck. Plus, with arts organizations more and more at risk of becoming defunded, unfortunately, tomorrow's not promised. Put it all together, and dancers can end up in a pretty precarious situation. But you don't have to be. So in this video, we're going to break it down. Why dancers are vulnerable in a recession, what you can do to protect yourself while you're still dancing professionally, and how to start building a future you can actually rely on when times are tough. So first things first, why are dancers so vulnerable if the tides turn in the economy? Well, the industry kind of trains us to ignore money. From a young age, we're told you're not in it for the money. And we're not. Passion is the currency, and asking about pay is often seen as rude or ungrateful. After all, there's always another girl waiting in the wings to take your spot. So we don't ask, we don't negotiate, we don't think about the financial side of things. After all, we're living the dream, right? It's worth it. But when a recession hits, passion won't pay the rent. So if you're piecing together contracts, side hustles, and unpaid rehearsals, chances are you're only one emergency away from even more credit card debt or worse. But I really want to drive home that you can still love dance and want to pay your bills. It's not selfish, it's smart, especially if a recession is looming. Do you agree? Let me know in the comments. Now, another reason why dancers are particularly at risk is that we often don't have a safety net. Many dancers don't have a 401k or retirement plan, plus many dance jobs don't come with sick leave or any type of security, really. Your schedule changes constantly, and your income probably fluctuates month to month or even week to week. And when things slow down, potentially due to a recession, you're the one absorbing all of that shock. So the real question is, do you have a plan for if and potentially when things dry up? The answer is probably no. That's why having some kind of long-term plan is essential for dancers, even if you're not ready to step away from your career. It's not about quitting, it's about being realistic and protecting your future self. So what can you do now to feel more secure were a recession to hit? Now, I'm not going to try to predict the future. No one can predict the future. But after the chaos of 2020, when no dancers had any work and it was just madness, now it sort of feels like everyone just forgot that that's a possibility and that something like that could easily happen again. It probably won't be another pandemic, but recessions do come and go. So what can you be doing right now? Well, first, just get in the mindset of thinking long term. Not just the next gig, not even just the next 6 months, but really start to think about a year, 2 years, 3 years down the track. Where do you see yourself? Where do you want to end up? Then you're actually going to start tracking your money. Awareness is power, and the sooner you take a good hard look at your finances, whatever that may be, the sooner you can start acting on a plan. You'll also want to take an inventory of your skills. So what else are you good at? This will really help you get a handle on those transferable skills that can help you in any other industry, because you're probably a lot more employable than you think. You really don't have to let go of your professional dance career to start making moves in the right direction. If you're ready to take action, definitely check out the Happy Trails course. It's a 5-year career change roadmap for before, during, and after your pivot. We go through finances, transferable skills, and so much more. Check it out at the link in the description. So what does this all mean? Well, a recession doesn't mean panic. It means preparation. And dancers are some of the most resourceful people on the planet. But no one's coming to save us. We have to start thinking about our futures for ourselves. Because your future self matters. If this gave you something to think about, give it a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next one.